Hello everybody, so this is another requested video. The comment is, I'd like to see a reading on the SW District of Manhattan case against Cohen. How are they doing? So the case against Michael Cohen in New York. Let's see what's happening first from Cohen's perspective. What's going on? The lovers, close, blah blah blah. There's a disappointment for this dude when it comes to some sort of an agreement he might have with someone. He was waiting, he was relying on someone, on something, but it didn't materialize. There's disappointment over some sort of a alliance he might have had. He's been foolish and naive. This is like, I don't know, Avenatti or the other guys fighting him. Giving no break. Yeah, I don't know. So for this Cohen, this present moment, there's some disappointment when it comes to some people that he was relying on. Something like this. He was expecting something, but he's been foolish to made this agreement or to rely on these people or something like this. So there's disappointment about some people who he had hoped to get something from or to get some help or something like this. Let's make now from the other guy's perspective. I don't know, Avenatti, from Avenatti's perspective, or the like people against Cohen. What's going on? So someone might be bailing out on Cohen. He's jumping ship and he's disappointed because he was relying on them or something like this. Now let's see from this other guy. It's feisty, like we had swords, then like it was from the outside, so from him. Now again a sword, like he's fighting back. He's trying to maintain. Again, the lovers. There's someone who like they're working on the case. It could be some with this lover card. It's a confirmation that it's about someone, a person who might have had a contract with Cohen, some sort of an understanding, an alliance, and they probably got to this person, and maybe they strike a deal with this other person so that they would rat out on Cohen or something like this. So this lover's card, a contract, a pact, an alliance, a person who's connected to Cohen somehow. They had an agreement, or I don't know, it was a person that they had dealings with, something like this, who are now I don't know if betraying Cohen, but something like this. They're being they got to them, to this person who was like collaborating with Cohen, something like this, some sort of a connection. This could be like an offer. It could be like these people are collaborating, or if not collaborating, I don't know what word to use. They're getting to some people that are tied up to Cohen, and maybe they're having some sort of agreement, discussions, or I don't know. They're being forced to somehow, and now these people will betray Cohen or something like this. It's let's see, give us some more clues about this. What's going on? What's going on with that lovers? It came up in both spreads, so there is a person there who had some sort of dealings with Cohen, with some agreements, or I don't know. They were tied up in something, and now maybe they got to them, and they're pressing them, and they're forced them to spill the beans on Cohen or something like this, and it's, I don't know, something like this, but it's a disappointing. It's a disappointment for Cohen. Things do not materialize as he expected. Things do not come as he had hoped. So Cohen is disappointed because of someone who may be betraying him or something like this. So it's not looking good for him, for sure. He's worried. I don't think he can escape this. There's nothing that he can do. They may try to delay things. I mean, Cohen might try to delay things, or I don't know. But he's done. He's kaput. Like he's worried, but I don't think he can escape this. He cannot untangle himself from his connections and from there's a lot of stress of these two tens, like endings. Bye bye, finito. That's it. So or maybe if he's not trying to postpone things, it's just it's still in the works. It's still there's still some time needed for things to tie up together. There are still things that are being planned. There are still things that there's this postponement. This idea of postponement and delay, maybe something like this. So this takes some time. He's worried. He still has, like, this could be like the loyalty. I see this. Sometimes the strength card could be seen as loyalty. He's still loyal to Trumpenstein. He didn't crack yet. But he cannot entangle himself from this, and he knows it. He cannot escape. Let's see. Give us some details about that. You know, the Lover's card. That could be a person that will, I don't know, like rat out on Cohen, spill the beans on Cohen, something like this. Give us some clues about who it is, what's going on. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it's a big disappointment. It's a confirmation that he is extremely disappointed by this person. They're seeking the truth. Things are a bit postponed, or they're still in the workings. They're not yet happening. So I'm not sure. It could be a man. This King of Wands. And maybe this is Stormy pissed off. I don't know. Coming for his head. It could be a man, or I don't know. There's someone who's disappointing him. So it's a confirmation that it's disappointment for him, for this person who he cannot rely on anymore, something like this. But they're still seeking. They're still searching with this Hermit card. They're still on it. With this Four of Swords, it's like they're still planning. It still takes some time until they get to the bottom of everything. Like they already have some information, but they still need to do some more searching, some more. It's not done, and they're doing it sort of like underground, like without anyone knowing what they found and what they're looking for and what they're searching. Like they dig up the secrets. They're on a search mode, and they hold whatever information they have. They don't let it all out. They don't, as soon as they find something, they're not gonna come up and say. Like they're gonna wait until the right time comes for it to be exposed. But like there's a major disappointment for Cohen. I think he'll be disappointed by someone. Someone will rat out on him, or someone who he had some sort of a connection with in the past, and that will incriminate him somehow. Let's do one more. What can he expect in the future? Michael Cohen. What's next for him? So yeah, it's not doing very good, and he cannot untangle himself from this. He's screwed with the Ten of Swords. He's done. It's just a matter of time. Let's see what's in the future for him. Okay. Oh yeah, at the bottom, Trump. Compromise, right? It's tied up to the past, like so there's still, I think he's still gonna resist for a while. He's not gonna cooperate soon. Like it's gonna take some time to break him. This Cohen guy. Maybe they will try to make a deal with him, but he refuses. He's like not happy. So and they're fighting. They keep fighting, and they're gonna dig up shit from the past. This is Stormy. I think both of these are Stormy, and she's pissed off. But not necessarily. This could be also the energy of the past, something that like the dealings he had in the past, the connection he had in the past are now coming out to bite him. But it's like he refuses to take a deal. He refuses to cooperate still. I think he's still loyal. So I think it's gonna take I did a rather reading on Cohen, and from that reading I got like he will sing like a bird. He will cooperate eventually. He will crack. But he's, from this reading now, it's like it's gonna take a while because he's loyal and he's stubborn. It's gonna take a lot more to crack him. Let's see. Let's do one more. Fear. I think he's gonna take the deal in the end. He's afraid because he's afraid, and he might take, because the deal was here, it was proposed to him, and now he got it on here. It's like he might cooperate or something like this, strike a deal, and it's about Trump, the emperor, and patience needed because it will take time until. And this is the moon card on the middle, like fear, also delusions. Secrets coming out, maybe. This could be Russians, the Russians, Putin and the oligarchs. The connections with the Putin and the oligarchs and Trump, and Cohen will take the deal or something like this to rat out. I don't know. Let me see. Let's ask directly. Will Cohen cooperate with? Eventually, will Cohen cooperate with the FBI and rat on Trump and betray Trump? Oops. From the former reading, we got like, yeah, he will. But from this reading, it's like he's stubborn. It's gonna take some time to crack him. Let's see. Let's ask again. I think this is a different case. The New York thing with Mueller's case is different, but still. Let's see. Will he cooperate? Yeah, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he will. With this, he will rat out on the external connections. You know, this like Russia and other foreign dudes, foreign people, foreign countries. He's gonna rat out on them, and he's gonna cooperate, work on this. Moving on with a heavy heart, he has to. I don't know. So from this card, at least from the Six of Pentacles, it's like compromise. I think like, yeah, he will rat out on Trump and on this oligarchs and all of them, but I think it will take a while. He's gonna be stubborn and loyal and maybe even afraid, I don't know, but it will take a while. It will take some time to break him. Yeah, so I don't know, for this case in New York that's happening now, I got like they're having they got a hold of someone in his that he had a that Cohen had some sort of a pact or contract or something like this. They got a hold of them, and now they're gonna probably, it's possible that they use them to rat out on Cohen or somehow incriminate Cohen. So it's a major disappointment for Cohen, or bail out on Cohen, something like this. I don't know. There's like a major disappointment for him, for Cohen, because someone will I'm not sure if betray, but something like this. Things will not work well with the person. There's a major disappointment because of someone that he had some sort of a connection with. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I could get. I don't think I can give you guys specific details with tarot cards. Yeah, and just try to see kind of what the energy is, where it goes, but now we'll have to see. I don't know. Yeah, so this was the reading. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.